Hey everyone, it's Paul Benedict here with the Benedict Group at Keller Williams Realty Las Vegas. Today is April 20th, and we are just over 30 days past the state required self-isolation rules, which has totally caused a lot of excitement in the real estate market. So what I want to do today is just give you a really quick overview of what has transpired over the past 40 days. 30 to 40 days since the quarantine has gone into effect in Nevada, and how that's translated into a different real estate market. So I want to show you some things regarding numbers of houses sold in the past 40 days and prices of those homes and how they are different than where we might have should be. Is that proper English? Might have should be had the coronavirus not happened. So let's look at some numbers here. So at the end of March, if you draw your attention to the far right side of the graph here, Las Vegas median resale price clocked in at $320,000. This is a detached house. So the median price of a detached house in Las Vegas was $320,000. Now, the quarantine happened around the mid-March. It was the 15th, I believe, something like that. So this price point here does not reflect the negotiated prices after the quarantine went into effect. These prices were negotiated before that happened. Let's move into a zoomed in version of the prices. So if you draw your attention here to the far right side of this graph, so as of this morning when I pulled this number, the median price of houses that have closed in Las Vegas in the past 7 days is $315,000. So it is $5,000 less than all of March. Looking back 7 days prior to that, $309,000, so there was a downward trend. But April 6th showed $325,000. The prices haven't softened significantly yet. Now, we don't know what's going to happen for next month because obviously the quarantine is still in effect. So let's look at closed volume, number of houses sold. At the end of March, we closed out the month with 3,392 units sold. That's 4% more than March of last year. So we sold more houses even considering quarantine went into effect mid-March and did affect some of the closings for last month. If you think about that, some buyers who were under contract to buy a home simply couldn't complete the purchase based on a job loss. So this number should have even been higher. Now, if we zoom in and we look at sales volume weekly, so this is a rolling 7-day snapshot. On March 30th, the past 7 days had 878 closings. The next 7 days had 764, then 605, then 530. There's a clear downward trend of closings based on the unemployment. However, it is worth noting that despite the sky is falling mindset that so many have adopted as of late, 530 properties in the greater Las Vegas area did sell in 1 week. So houses are selling, buyers are buying, banks are lending, and the economy is moving, although just a little bit slower. Let's look at inventory. When I made this graph, there were 7,400 houses listed in Las Vegas. As of this morning, there are 7,800 properties listed, and that's down 19% from this time last year. So around the end of April last year, there were 19% more houses for sale. So inventory is down. Let's look at inventory in terms of a weekly snapshot. So as of this morning, when I pulled this number, there were 7,864 houses listed in Las Vegas. Last Monday, when I pulled the number, 7,600 houses. The week prior, 7,400. The week before that, 7,130. And earlier in March, there were 5,537. So the quarantine happened between this data point and this data point. And since then, the inventory has been steadily rising. So more houses being listed, more houses available, and fewer going under contract. Speaking of under contract, on April 6th, that was 3 Mondays ago, almost 3,600 houses were under contract with a buyer but hadn't closed escrow yet. A week later, 3,300, and as of this morning, 3,100. So the market is showing signs of a slight slowdown. Is it crashing? Absolutely not. It has not crashed. We've not hit a wall. But there is a distinct slowdown. We're barely 35 to 40 days into this, so we need more data in order to make a better evaluation of what is actually happening and what will happen. So to give you a quick recap, the number of houses for sale is increasing. The number of houses that are going under contract with a buyer, decreasing. Sales volume, actual closed transactions, decreasing week over week. I'm going to come on every week, every Monday, and give you an update in real time moving forward throughout the duration of this coronavirus pandemic so you can keep informed on what's happening in Las Vegas real estate. Houses are selling and prices are staying stable. Prices have not taken a hit. The absorption rate, if no new houses were listed today it would take approximately 2.2 months to sell what is available currently. That's a seller's market, guys. Okay, thanks for listening. I know I went kind of fast through this data and through these numbers. As always, leave me some comments, send me an email. Banks are open, title companies are open, real estate offices are operating. We're operating from home, and we're exercising social distancing with our showings, but houses are selling, buyers are buying. Let me know how I can help you and your family make the best decision possible. Let me put my 16 years of real estate experience to work for you. Paul Benedict signing off. See you next Monday.